the national rankings.
Mid-cap will face off for Jacksonville. Tyler Dunn for Hopkins, and we're underway from Homewood. Battle for the loose ball as it goes out of bounds, and it will be Hopkins' ball.
Graduate student out of Manhasset, Long Island, been banged up throughout his career. If he can stay healthy, can be a major producer.
Cap winning the draw, first possession.
How's the shot? You know, there are goals you give up. You're like, I should have had that. That was a shot he could have had. There's a big difference between should and could when it comes to goaltending.
Yeah, perfect placement. Cap, meanwhile,
Dermott, a little bit more balanced in his game. Good shake and bake. Sophomore from Rochester. He's got excellent feet.
Now,
as a program, they're 13 years. They play in the SoCon. I love everything about this program. 19 states and Canada represented. It's a small school, obviously, in Jacksonville. And they've capitalized on the tremendous kick defense is huge nowadays. College lacrosse looking more and more like basketball every second.
Dunn coming out of there with the ball. Griner has scored a couple of goals now.
That me and you do, Chris, dating back to a game in, 2020 before the season was canceled?
Yeah, we had him a couple of times. He exploded against Air Force and I think Richmond at home, and he was poised to have a ridiculous year. Then you get the COVID canceled.
The mental challenges of now, Josh has got to forget about that and move on to the next one like it never happened.
Right. And Jacksonville has scored 3 straight goals. Hopkins now almost 9 minutes on the clock without a goal. Possession back to the Dolphins.
Ford tough as well. Down on the inside, he's willing to take a pounding. So that's a unit that should click, Chris. I like the parts. I like the skill set.
Logan Callahan, the freshman, getting the draw for Hopkins, and he wins it. Blue Jays looking to go early.
That was not
this IQ. Got a couple of years left. Coach Galloway says he practices with an intensity every single day, and his teammates feed off of that. Came from Kent, Denver, where he played his high school lacrosse. That's a lacrosse powerhouse there in Denver. There he is again. If you're just joining us, Hopkins broke out to a 4-1 lead in this game at home. Looked very comfortable. Jacksonville looked a little discombobulated. Then Jacksonville went on a run, and it's been back and forth ever since. We got a loose ball push.
And then you see the face-off wins. So the non-face-off ground balls were being controlled by Jacksonville.
Dunn and Callahan both sharing face-off responsibilities in that first half for Hopkins. Tyler Dunn taking most of the draws as he is here to start this second half. We'll get a violation. Procedure call against Jacksonville, so Hopkins... extends their lead to 2 goals. Coach Milliman giving instructions to his team. I thought it was interesting having our conversation with him earlier this week. QA asked him what was the biggest difference in the last 4 games last year when their play was clearly better. And he said a team meal. They were finally able to actually sit down and have a team meal together. That's what kind of a year it was last year as far as the pandemic goes for Hopkins.
Yeah, Coach Milliman. Griner had a hand injury in 2021, missed a ton of time, and scored 15 goals in the last 8 games, including Hopkins lacrosse. The excellence is about people. Well, Jerry Schneidman was one of those people as a player and then as an administrator. He was a bedrock person in this program. When I played, he'd come out to practices on Wednesdays and tutor our face-off men.
Deficit to 2 goals, and you're right, McManus has been laying the lumber on a lot of people today, leveled them, but it's worth it when you find the back of the net. Looking forward to halftime, going down to the food trucks and seeing what he can pick up. There There we go. They got chicken tenders and fries.
What more do you want in
Hot
life?
dogs.
The food trucks, the band, chill in the air. The decision to get stronger, and he only scored 4 goals that year and shot 11%. Well, he's restructured his body, and I have never seen him look this fast. Like he shot out of a cannon off the end line. He's been their best dodger today.
Deficit is 3. Dunn continues to impress at the faceoff X. Loses his footing. Stays with DC.